Hi, I'm John Wark, publisher of Sunshine State News, and this is a Florida Minute with Jim Smith, President and CEO of Florida Petroleum Marketers and Convenience Store Association. Jim, let's talk about the Inland Protection Trust Fund. It's a very important trust fund. Right now we know that oil and spills is making headlines because of what's happening in the Gulf. And this kind of pertains to a similar situation, but inland.
Yes, John. In the middle 1980s, the legislature realized after an incident in Bellevue that something needed to be done to address contamination underground. It was primarily for petroleum contamination, but it has been expanded out to other things like the Raytheon plant in St. Petersburg and things of that nature. And it's an important fund for the state.
And it's actually the industry itself that funds this in order to clean up any messes.
Yes, the legislature set it up so that any oil imported into the state by the large oil companies, the major oil companies, would be taxed at 80 cents per barrel. And each barrel contains 42 gallons.
Jim, how much is in the budget annually and used in this by this trust fund?
The trust fund generates in excess of $200 million every year from that fund, and with the cost of administration for the Department of Environmental Protection and various sweeps, this year's appropriation was $120 million.
So it's kind of subjected to the same economic pressures as everything else is these days.
It is.
Now, what happens if the governor were to veto the entire budget, for example? This is a line item in the overall state budget this year, right? So if he vetoes it, what happens?
Devastating to the industry, because a lot of people equate it with the petroleum industry, but my membership includes geologists and engineers and the people that are responsible for actually addressing the contamination and making sure that it doesn't get to our groundwater.
Okay. Well, thank you for discussing this with us. We appreciate you visiting with us today.
Thanks for having me, John.
Okay.